you doing, YouTube? I'm Thomas with Tomology. The goal of this channel is to bring product reviews. So there's so many people out there that do product reviews. So the niche that I'm trying to do, or the category that I'm doing here on YouTube, is going to be kind of hard. The main is going to be the product reviews. I will be talking about tech news. Might come in and start doing these vlogs right here of becoming a YouTube tech influencer, and that's what I want to become. So a little backstory: for 11 years now, I've been disabled with chronic Lyme disease. So I was a 18-wheel driver. I drove 18-wheelers locally, delivered propane. Just no propane accessories there, y'all Hank Hill fans. But no, I've loved tech though my whole life. I've loved tech. I've always been into sound systems, whether it's for the car, whether it's for the house. Always had big screen TVs. Always had some of the latest tech. Oh, excuse me, my nose itches. I think this thing might be touching my nose. I don't know. Some of the fuzzes of this dead cats. But no, and trying to get out here and do this, you know, I'm gonna be probably the only one that would probably ever say this. I'm not doing this to get monetized. Is that a shock? I mean, I'm not. So if I get monetized, then that's gonna be a plus and a blessing. And then, then I can help my wife out. So I don't work, I don't get disability, so I make no income. So I am literally the housewife. My gosh, my nose is itching. So I'm not gonna be cutting all this out of the scenes. I try not to cut up my videos too much. Sometimes they go a little too long because I don't cut them up. I'll learn some of the ins and outs. I'm not a huge video programmer or anything like that. If you've seen some of my videos, or if you go watch some of them, you'll see my computer. I like to build computers. I like custom computers. I like custom water cooled computers. So I run a 13700K with a 4090, 32 gigs of RAM, DDR5 RAM, all water cooled. The CPU's water cooled, the 4090's water cooled, and my RAM's water cooled. So run one pump right now on this setup. I'm ready to do some more, but income wise, money and inflation and everything else, it gets kind of crazy. So saying that though, I'm still I just posted a video of these little bitty thumb drives. So this one right here is 16 terabytes. So if you haven't seen the video on these and the other 2 terabyte ones that I did, just little on the go thumb drives, go check out those videos. I'll have different links down below. One thing I did do is I filled out for the Amazon affiliate program. So I am an Amazon affiliate. Not that you make much. I mean, I've sold, which is mainly my family, especially my mom and my brother and all them. They moved, and my brother wound up buying a bunch of new stuff. So I let him have my links, and that's majority. But I sold, I think, something like $3,000 worth already on being an Amazon associate, which is the affiliate links. Which, like I said, mainly for my brother, because he spent like $1,400 or something like that on some new mattresses and stuff for the house. So I think I've made so far $14 on that. That's nothing. I want to be part of the affiliate program because us influencers, we get we get every once in a while we'll have discount codes that if you go search it, you might get nothing off or 10%, where if I'm up putting my link in it, there might be 20% off or 30% off. So we might get a different price on some things, and it's not on everything. So I do have that going. My main goal with this channel is to bring you to say the thumb drive. Is this worth your hard-earned money? If I can find it again over here. Is this worth your hard-earned money in 2024? And is it worth the wait for the 9 days to get to you? Or at least for me, when I order off of AliExpress, this takes 9 days. So is this worth $5? Me personally, I'm not. You have to go watch my video. I'm not going to tell you. No, I'm joking. Yes, this is worth $5. for 16 terabytes in your hand. The read and write speeds are a little low, a little slow. But if somebody was reviewing this and they were being sponsored by AliExpress, they might hype this up even more, even though they know, okay, it works, right? I know that it works, but to transfer, let's say, a 5 gig file to this, it's going to take me about 10 minutes, maybe 15. And to fill up that 16 terabyte or 15.2 terabytes on here, that's going to take a long time. And if you, depending on how big you are, because I have other USB 3.0 drives, so this is my 8 terabyte, so that I keep music and movies and different stuff on, videos for doing these. I'm a firm believer in you redo your Windows at least every 6 months. You wipe it clean and you restart over. So I gotta have enough storage space to put all my stuff onto. That way, when I, like me, I have another thumb drive that has every single program that I use, and any new program, I want to put it on there. That way, when I redo Windows and I do all my updates, bam, 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 I just install everything. So I'm normally back up and running within 8 hours of redoing Windows for me. So that's just some of the things that I've learned over the years of doing it. And I've been building computers since 2000. So that's whenever I got into the computers itself. But I've always been into technology. I love tech. But I want to bring honest reviews to these techs. So again, there's Xiaomi or Xiaomi. I'm just gonna call them me. But these me's, you know, they are a Chinese-based company, and I mean we see some more here in the U.S. on Amazon. You can find other things, but if you would have found this on Amazon, they probably would have been selling this thing for $50 here, and I got it for $4.80. So, and of course, as long as you're ordering over $15 or something, you get free shipping. This takes 9 days. So now I don't know, and I don't have it yet, but I did order a 4 terabyte M.2 that says it's a 980 Pro. So it's supposed to be equivalent to the Samsung. And I do have a name brand Sony micro SD card for my DJI Mini 4 Pro that I want to see. So again, my goal is I want to make sure that what you buy with your money is worth it. Or in our case here in my household, since I don't work and I don't get disability, they keep denying me. My wife works 2 jobs. So is it worth her hard-earned money to give to me to buy that's going to benefit our family or our lifestyle or whatever's going on? That is my goal with this channel, whether it is literally down to a computer product, a mouse, a keyboard, a thumb drive, a microphone, a mic boom arm, a camera, a webcam, to things in the kitchen. If I can get any, you know, my NutriBullet, or if I can get a new vacuum, or anything, I want to just, my channel, I want to just be broad spectrum gadgets. So if any of y'all watched, I had like 4 or 5 different dash cams. I'm on a hunt for a nice dash cam. I'm a normal person. We're all normal people. If you're not who you are and you try to be somebody else once you get behind your camera, get off of YouTube, because all you're doing is, sorry females out there, I don't mean no disrespect, but it's like putting makeup. A female putting makeup on. I've never in my whole life have ever been one for a female wearing makeup. Never. You're just covering up who you are. And if you got a zit, or you got, you know, you had acne when you were younger and you're just covering it up with base and making yourself look who you're not, that right there is why I don't like makeup. You don't cover up who you are. Look, I've gained weight. Doesn't mean I'm going to get me a 5XL shirt to try to cover and hide up that I got fat. No, I'm going to try to get on an exercise bike. It's just hard. I got vertigo from the Lyme disease, so it got into my nervous system. But anyways, again, I want to bring the most honest reviews, even if economy wasn't bad the way it is. So I'm on the hunt right now to become Amazon Vine. So if nobody knows what Amazon Vine is, if you leave a lot of reviews on every product that you order from Amazon, Some people say that you can get invited after 50 reviews. I've heard 30 reviews, but the majority is 100 and plus reviews is when Amazon will actually invite you to start reviewing products. Now, the only thing that stinks is I'm on a lot of Reddit forums, and most people talk about sex toys. I'm not here to test sex toys. I don't care about sex toys. In my family and the way we are, we don't deal with that stuff. We can't do it on our own, and we got a problem. You know, I mean, oh, y'all should already know what I mean. Oh, I got a hole in my lip. But I've seen people get a laptop. You know, it's far and few, but what it is Vine. You get 2 products. You get to review them. Well, if I get those 2 products, do my written review for Amazon, but then do my hands-on review and like here and do something here, then I can give Amazon their reviews and the rest of the people. There's so many people that don't even get off of Amazon. They don't order it. They order from other companies. But if they know they can find it cheaper somewhere else, but know that it's a good product, then, you know, that's my goal. So again, I'm not going to have this video too long. This is going to be, I'm going to probably do either a 10 to 20 part series of these videos here. I'm going to vlog once a week for 10 to 20 weeks. So up to 6 months, basically. So 3 to 6 months is what I'm going to try to vlog. I'll think about it. I don't know which one. You might see by the time, you know, y'all are watching this, y'all, my thumbnail might be, you know, 1 of 20, but there again, I can always change the thumbnail, right? You can't change the video, I can change the thumbnail. But no, like I said, the biggest thing is our hard-earned money, no matter what your situation is, even if you bank money, you make 6 figures a year. You know, you've been blessed, and why buy something like this? Even though you make the money, you have money, it's like, it comes in, oh well, a lot of people that do make good money like that, oh, it was $4 and they'll give it to someone or throw it away. Okay, it was trash. Okay, I know better. They won't try to send it back, get their money back, because it's not worth their hassle. Me, it's worth my hassle. So, and I don't care if I made 6 figures a year or not. I made 6 figures before I got disabled. And stuff like this mattered to me. Money did matter. I might blow more money for fast food or something that I don't know, we all do, you know, but I would have spent more money there than cooking at home. But I just want honest reviews, man. I'm tired of these reviewers. I don't know how many monitors at one time I went through, and I literally went through probably, oh man, Wicked Vapors could tell you, one of the guys I game with, a good buddy of mine, been gaming with him for right at 11 years now, since I got disabled. Because I never played video games before until I got disabled. But there was at a time back just at the end of the pandemic, I think I went through 8 2K monitors because I was watching the reviews and these reviewers between Gigabit, LG, Samsung, who else was there? Maybe that's it. Yeah, I mean, I went through like 8 of them. Then I started going to the 4K monitors, like the Aurora's 42-inch monitor. Like, okay, that's going to be my end monitor. No, it was nice to have a big monitor, but 32 for me is perfecto. Really and truly, 34 would be nice if they can make a 34 non-wide. 4K, 240 would be nice. So I got the Alienware 240 hertz OLED 4K. But no, this is where I like. I want to bring some of the best reviews out that's where the Thomas of Tomology, in my ology, the way I think, the way I feel, and the way I believe that everyone should be looking at a monitor. Not every monitor, you know, there can be 1,000 reviews on this Alienware right here, and out of that 1,000, there's probably 200 of us that got a bad panel. I'm not saying every panel's bad, but again, my first panel was bad. I still don't like this second panel. I think that it's too dark. The whites aren't really white. I think that LG next to me over here. I still prefer it. If it was 240, it would be mine. I'd get rid of this one and get me another one of those. Honestly, the OLED, the blacks, yes, they're black, but they're not picture perfect for me. I mean, they're black, but the rest of the image isn't perfect. So, like for me, you gotta have more than just the blacks. So again, I went through and I wound up ordering 8 different. Best Buy couldn't stand me. They were so mad at me because I ordered 8 different ones. I think, or 3 different ones from. Oh, MSI. There we go. That was the other monitor I got. I knew there was another one, but I ordered a couple from Newegg, and I know they were mad at me. So the couple of gigabits that I had, I got from there. And there again, that was all the 4Ks. Best Buy, I was doing all the 2Ks until this LG right here come out, the GQ950B. So, and like I said, it is a beast. It's hot. I feel the heat coming off of it. I'm not wanting the videos while I'm doing these to put a lot of pop-ups and everything else. If your attention span is that low, I'm sorry. I really am. I want to give honest reviews. I'm going to be myself. If I learn how to do other things and I can do it efficiently to put in things, then I'll put them in my videos. Microphones, I have quite a few. I do have a Fifine, the Tank 3. It is an excellent mic. I do stick with my Rode Pod mic. I'll leave the dead cat off for a little bit. But I do stick with my Rode Pod mic. I can move it around just a little bit more versus the Tank 3 or the Tank 3. You got to make sure it is straight a podcast where if you know you're not going to be moving and you're just sitting there straight talking and you're not moving around at all, then that's really good. And now that I have my new Focusrite, the Vocaster, I'm going to actually pull out the Tank 3 and I want to try some more and I might even do some updates, use it for about a week. I have a second channel that I read Bible verses. And then I also tell my life story on that, which I might actually move to this channel. They say don't mix too many niches together, and in a sense, I disagree. Sorry, I keep looking at my other screen. I got other stuff going on my other screen over here. I disagree. I think that you can mix a few niches together. I want to do reviews, but I want to talk about tech. This video here, I'm not trying to get monetized. If it happens, then then I'll be blessed. But I'm not doing this just to get monetized. I'm doing this because I have all the time in the world that I can do this. So I don't ask people for money or nothing else, but I do have PayPal donations. If somebody wants to put something in there and even write something up about you want me to review a product and then me mail it to you, I'll do that. Mail it back to you. If you don't have time to review a product, then we'll do it. So I haven't learned about the Patreon stuff just yet, so I haven't gotten into Patreon. So, I mean, yeah, I like to talk. I really do. It's weird talking to a camera. That's the biggest drawback of a lot of this. Setting up the setup, that's another thing that's a little different, trying to make sure everything stays clean. I got stuff right here on my medicines, my vitamins, my blood pressure machine, everything down over here. On this side over here, this is my AC unit if it gets too hot in my little cubby here. I got, my bed's on this side of me right here. So I got a little rail system going like at a hospital with the curtain slides. So I literally can just slide my curtain back. So it gives me my little space here for being in an apartment, being small. I don't have a house. I don't want to buy a house. I'm going to be 45 this year. I really do not want a house. I don't want the upkeep. So, but no, I'm not trying to get monetized. I am trying to get enough views and subscribers that want this type of content. So companies will send me their products if they think their products are good. If they think their products are good enough and I have enough viewer base that they can say, okay, hey, look, we want Thomas Ophthalmology to go ahead and review our product because he has enough viewer base and people like the way that he's honest about his. That's where I want to be at. I don't want Corsair. I don't want, Intel or AMD or Nvidia or Sony or a Govee, even down to Govee right here. I don't want none of these companies to send me nothing if they think that I'm going to leave them a 5-star or give them a good review. You got to have your good with your bad. There might be some good things about a product, but then there's going to be some bad things. There's not one product in this world that is 100%. There's something to do with one of these products that can be bad. So everything's not 100%. And that's where all these people on YouTube, they try to make it 100% and it's not. And that's where I want to try to draw that line. I want to give nothing but honest reviews. But anyways, again, this is a 1 of 10 or 1 of 20 part series that I'm going to do. Probably be 1 of 10, probably 1 a week for 10 weeks. So I'm Thomas of Tomology. I'll catch y'all on the next one.